Hello guys, the GB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have K9 Vanquish Soul going up against the Yummy deck. And looking at the opening hands, we have Raisin, Snow Devil, Holly Sue, Case of K9, Stake Your Soul. They have Fua, Imperm, Lollipop, Droplet, and Ash Blossom. So we will go ahead and go main phase, and we don't have any hand traps, so normal summon Lollipop's fine. Link off, go ahead and make the Snatchy effect, get access to the field spell, that's an extender effect, special summon back out from the graveyard, and now we're able to use those to go ahead and synchro into Cupsy effect to go ahead, search out for the Cupsy plus the Cookie, and then discard the Fua, special summon out Cupsy effect goes search, grab out the Yummy Surprise from the decks of the hand. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and make Snatchy with the Synchro, special summon out Cookie Yummy, use those to make Lollipop, and this also puts the Cupsies in grave for the Metal Marcher. Maybe that's what we're thinking. We're going to go ahead and special summon back out Cookie plus a Lollipop. Wait, that doesn't even make sense, right? Because we'd be using a Synchro anyways for Metal Marcher. So now we're going to go ahead. They said I forgot to put IP in my extra deck. I haven't seen anyone play IP in this deck yet, to be honest. Like, I haven't seen any of the deck lists I've looked at play it. But they're going to go ahead and make the Samsara Synchro. Okay. You could put one other Synchro back to summon this card back out, but banish it when it leaves the field. Then it's a quick Synchro. Okay. So now they're going to go ahead and make Snatchy, and then just go ahead, set Surprise, Droplet, Imperm, and then pass. I really like how this deck's end board never looks like a lot, but it actually is a lot. Go ahead, pass, they draw Raisin, and then go main phase. We have Case of K9, which could search, but we're going to start with normal Raisin. Raisin effect goes search, go ahead, grab out Heavy Burger from the decks of the hand, and then nothing on res. Raisin effect to try to pop the Cupsies, and then in response, chain the Snatchy effect, pay 100 to go ahead, Synchro, bring out Cookie, and then no effect of Cookie on summon to try to go ahead and book a Moon Raisin. Because they know they have Burger, that they'll just go ahead, chain, activate Stake Your Soul, reveal Heavy Burger, and then go ahead, Ash Blossom that. Don't want them getting access to Dr. Mad Love. Yeah, they're also going to summon this in attack, which makes way more sense. Otherwise, they could go Battle Phase, try to beat over. Because right now, it gangs attack. I've actually seen a lot of people misplay with that. So that's definitely something you should consider is, like, you know, my monsters are ganging attack. Activate Holly Sue, because that's the best way to deal with them sometimes. It's like, oh, if I activate something, you're going to summon back too. So I'm just going to go battle, bam, beat over, out of there. Activate Heavy Burger effect, try to bounce back the, wait, never mind. We're activating Holly Sue. Yeah, activate Holly Sue, reveal Burger, chain the Cookie to special summon back out the Snatchy plus the Cookie. And then we're going to summon Holly Sue. They're going to go Chain Link 1 Snatchy, Chain Link 2 Cookie, then Chain Link 3, activate Holly Sue, Chain Link 4 Imperm, Chain Link 5 Burger, Chain Link 6 Droplet. So they're going to go ahead and negate the Holly Sue, special summon out Burger. They get to resolve their Chain Links. I was going to say they get the pop, something that's not there, place the field spell out, and then try to go Battle Phase. And then start a battle phase, activate Snatchy effect, go ahead, pay 100 to synchro off into Cookie, and then Cookie effect to book a Moon Raisin plus Burger, and then chain Burger to go ahead, burn. Yeah, this doesn't feel very good though. At least they've already used the effect of this to tag out, but they still have Surprise with, you know, everything set up. So they are going to burn for 15. They're going to go ahead and activate the Yummy Surprise, bring out the Lollipop. Synchro from the grave, then go ahead, book. Yeah, and then also they did chain that. They use like Jowlong effect as special. They could use this effect. Maybe that's what they were thinking about. Activate Case of K9. Go ahead, grab out the number 17. And they did use Ash this turn, which, you know, I really like hand traps, but man, hand traps feel so bad in the K9 cards. Like, these K9 cards are ridiculous. Like, if you hand trap me and I have number 17 in hand, the Izuna, like, I feel like I just win the game. I get so much off that. So they're going to go ahead, tag out, bring out Snatchy plus the Cupsies, and then we get the summon out, activate the effect to dump, chain link 2, Cupsies effect to either search or draw, and then this won't activate. Yeah, it's only if you synchro summon. All they did was tag out. They didn't synchro summon, said Izuna instead of Raisin. Yeah, wait, am I tripping? If you synchro summon a light beast, you could target that. We did not synchro. The last thing we did was just tag out a synchro. Okay, yeah, I'm not tripping. So they go ahead and admit defeat there. I mean, they could have synchroed like in a second. Yeah, they could have synchroed in a second. I guess it depends actually, because they went through 3 yummy synchros, but they just put 1 back, so they still had 1. Yeah, and then if they play the Melfi, I don't think the Melfi works with it, because it's an Earth. I'd have to read the field spell again, but we have Rhoda, Stake Your Soul, Izuna, Raisin, Jiaolong, they have Ghost Ogre, Fua, Purge, DD Crow, Ash, so 5 hand traps in a dream. They said this deck is hard to side for. Activate Stake Your Soul, reveal Jiaolong, they go ahead, chain Fua. They said you side breakers. Ah, yes. Let's just side breakers going first. That sounds great. So they go ahead, Fua. We bring out Raisin from deck. They draw on the Cupsies. Raisin effect to go ahead, search. And they're going to go ahead, Ash it. I was going to say we can't Purge first because then we can't Ash afterwards. Then they're going to go Raisin, reveal Jiaolong. Jiaolong special summon out, go for Rock. They draw into the field spell that's not an extender. Rock effect to add back, chain DD Crow onto the Raisin, activate Rhoda to go search, chain Purge onto that to go ahead and stop that from searching. Otherwise, we're just going to have to Purge Jiaolong effect anyways. So now they're going to go activate the Izuna, special summon out, and then activate the effect to dump. They're going to Ogre that. That doesn't matter though, right? Because you just use this effect to summon itself out. And now we still have 2 level 5s. So we can just go ahead, overlay those, make Ripper. They get to draw 1 again. But that's fine. They draw into Obedient Schooled. Wow, their Fua really said, let's just draw 3 engine cards. Let's just draw 5 non-engine and our Fua draws 3 engine, man. Like, that's so good. That's so good. Activate the Ripper effect, go ahead, search out for Case of K9, and then we get the set from deck. Oh, do we not play the quick play spell? If you don't main deck it, you at least side deck it then, right? But they just don't play it at all. Activate Case of K9, search out Lantern effect. I feel like the quick play spell is actually very good. It's like 2 interruptions, right? Like you get to pop a card and then you get to look at the opponent's hand and rip a card out of it. Then we're going to go ahead, Lantern, summon back out, Lantern, go ahead, search out quick play spell. Okay, sure. I guess we should have just said it earlier, though. Go ahead and make Nash Knight. They draw into Engage, set Liberation, pass, they draw Purge. So now they're going to go main phase, activate Engage. Also, that Purge might end up being pretty good, too, depending on how the Vanquish player decides to play this, but they're going to go ahead, search out Hornet Drones, activate Field Spell, because Field Spell, you know, if something gets popped, we get the summon from deck. Activate Obedience Schooled now, chain Hornet Drones, summon out the token, go ahead, special summon out all 3 yummy monsters from the deck, and then anything here, before we try to make Kagari, never mind. Oh, I guess Kagari doesn't point down, so we're going to make Snatchy first. Okay, Snatchy plus Cookie, go ahead, make the Cookie Synchro, effect the Book of Moon, both the XYZs, and Field Spell to go ahead, pop the Quick Play Spell. In response, go ahead, chain Nash Knight, and then chain the Quick Play Spell, and then they're going to chain Cookie to go ahead and summon back out the Cupsy plus Cookie from grave. Never mind, summon out Cookie plus Snatchy from grave. So summon out Werewolf, go ahead, pop 1. Popping the Cookie, attach the link, new chain link. Well, I guess we gotta attach the Masquerade and then new chain link. They get the Field Spell effect to go ahead, special. Bring out the Cupsies from the deck, and then Cupsies effect on summon. Go ahead, search out the Yummy Surprise. They're gonna go Werewolf effect. They said, I think you activate it in response to the effect. Yes, yeah, it's in response to the effect. Not on res, yeah, you can hold, yeah, go ahead. So now from here, they're thinking if they want to set Yummy Surprise to try to play around Werewolf, but they're going to go set Purge, and then activate Yummy Surprise, targeting the Lollipop plus Cupsies to bounce, and then target Werewolf plus Nash Knight to bounce. Chain Werewolf, rip the Cupsies out of hand until end phase, bounce back. And then they said that card's pretty good. Yeah, Yummy Surprise is kind of nice, I can't lie. Then they're going to go normal, summon out Lollipop effect, put back the Lupus. and then link off into Snatchy effect to place field spell. They said that is not once per turn, never used it before. Yeah, they didn't use it prior. So now they're going to go ahead and bring out the extender from deck that also gains attack, effect, special back out cookie, and then go ahead and make the Lollipop effect. Go ahead, special summon back out 2 from the graveyard, but their effects are negated. And then they're going to go rock effect to special. Bring out Raisin, and this is what I mean, like, Purge could have been good on this, but obviously Werewolf kind of stopped that. Then Raisin effect goes search. Like, I was going to say, like, whatever they search doesn't even matter, but if we could have purged this, you know, it's not bad, right? Negate and destroy, they have, like, absolutely nothing. So now they're going to go ahead and make the Cup C Synchro effect, search out Lollipop and search out Cookie. And then go ahead and discard the cookie, activate field spell to go ahead, shuffle back, well, put back, said, wait, didn't you use Yummy Way already? They're all Yummy Way. Yeah, they're all Yummy Way, but Cup C effect, and no. So now they're going to go ahead, put back, and then put back field spell. Now they're going to try to go battle, activate Burger, and then chain the Cup C effect to go ahead, tag out, summon back out 2 from grave, summon out Burger from hand. And then battle phase, yeah, these are all getting 2k from field spells, so go ahead, beat over Burger, beat over Rock, attack. Yeah, we already used field spell to special back out 2. Oh, that's just game anyways, though. Yeah, it's just game. So now, yeah, GG. Wait, am I tripping? Oh, that was game 2. That was game 2. Oh my gosh, that was game 2. For a second, I was like, that was just a game 1. But no, that was a game 2. They even talked about side decking. But alright, that is going to be it for the match. We end up seeing Yummy absolutely slaughter them there. But I mean, 5 hand traps is a lot of hand traps, especially one being Fua, because, you know, that's really what won us the game. If we just had 5 hand traps, we almost lost the game for sure. Because the opponent was still setting up interruptions through 5 hand traps. But if, you know, but then we just drew infinite good cards off Fua. But okay, yeah, that is going to be it for the game. But you can see if you play hand traps, like regular hand traps, like the K9 start trading crazy into them, because Ripper is just the nuts. This card is crazy. It's gonna give you like a rank 5. It's gonna give you a pop, a look at the hand, maybe a different rank 5. Ripper itself is also another interruption, depending on how the opponent, you know, built their deck. Or if they need to hand trap you more or something, it just prevents them from doing that. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder is signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.